Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are happy to be here tonight, please put your hands together for Short Family. Yeah, thank you. Damola is my name. Prince Will, you branded me gospel comedian. Okay, I think I will start from there. And for those of us that go to churches, you will agree with me that things have changed. Gone are the days that we used to go to church in those days, that by 8 o'clock we go to church, by 4 o'clock we are still there. Things have changed now. Between 8 and 12 nowadays, you can have 2 services successfully. But before, for one service, you can have like 8 hours. What gets my attention nowadays is not even the length of time, but the way first timers are appreciated nowadays. Before, if you were a first timer, after an 8-hour service, as a first timer, they will tell you to stand up, they will sing for you, you are welcome in the name of the Lord, they will shake you on the left and on the right, and you will sit down. But nowadays, because you are a first timer, there is a special department designed to take care of you. After a 1 hour 30-minute service, because nowadays, full service 1 hour 45 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 25 minutes. So after a 1 hour 45-minute service, because you are a first timer, they can give you jollof rice and salad. They can give you chicken and chips. There was this young man that came from his hometown, and the first church he went to here in Lagos, 8 a.m. service. By 9:45, the service was over. At the end of the service, they gave him jollof rice, fried rice, and fried fowl. He said, "Is that how they do it here?" He went to another one the following Sunday, 2-hour service. At the end of the service, they gave him shawarma, pizza, and fried egg. He went to another one the following Sunday, 1 hour 25-minute service. At the end of the service, they gave him jollof rice, white rice, or fada rice, and fried fish. From that day, ladies and gentlemen, he started becoming a first timer for a living. That was what he was doing professionally. He did not do his research when he entered the church. 8 a.m. service. He thought business as usual, 9:45, everything will be over. When it was around 3:30, that was when they just started preaching. When it was 6:30 p.m., they said, "If you are a first timer, stand up." Aggressively, the guy stood up. They said, "Follow that sister to the back." The sister said, "You are welcome. This is Brother Timothy. He will talk to you about discipleship." That one talk for 1 hour. "This is Sister Stella. She will talk to you about mentorship." That one talk for 1 hour. "This is Brother Titus. He will talk to you about stewardship." That one talk for 1 hour. When it was 9:30 p.m., his eyes were red. He had not eaten from his house. The only motivation he had was the takeaway pack he was looking at in front. He said, at least at the end of everything, he'll go home with something. When it was 10 p.m., he said, "Thank you for coming." They gave him the takeaway pack. It was very heavy. The church is somewhere inside the Korodu. The guy lives not too far from here, around Shongotedu. He trekked halfway, completed the journey one way or the other. Ladies and gentlemen, by the time the guy got to his house, there was no light. He sat on the floor, he opened all the windows. By the time he opened the takeaway pack, ladies and gentlemen, he saw 16 CDs of messages, 24 bulletins of announcement. The only edible thing inside was one chewing gum. And from that day, he started attending online services. As I speak with you, he's on his way to his hometown. So thank you. You know, I love Nigeria so much, and I believe so much in the potentials of this country. I had the privilege of going to do an event somewhere in a part of Europe a few years back. And after my event, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to go shopping. But I did more of window shopping than shopping. But the most important thing is that shopping was involved. Then I walked into a particular shop where they sell perfumes. And there was this particular perfume that got my attention. Ladies and gentlemen, when I asked of the price of this perfume, the Naira equivalent of this perfume was about 750,000 only Naira. I looked at the perfume. I appreciated the perfume. I acknowledged the presence of the perfume. But I did not buy the perfume. Not because I did not want to buy it, but because the cost of the perfume was half the cost of the entire trip. And I felt that was very disrespectful of the perfume. I did not buy it. When I got back to Nigeria, somewhere very close to Ozumba, in traffic, the same bottle I saw in France, ladies and gentlemen, I saw it in traffic. I gave my friend a lift that day. I said, my guy, this bottle you are looking at is 750k in France. He said it cannot be that expensive here. I did plus half. The guy said I did. I said, how much is this perfume? The guy said, my guy, na 2.5. But because of you, I go give you 1.2. I discouraged my friend, but he bought 2 bottles. He collected 100 naira change. As I speak with you, the guy is not feeling fine. The unique thing about this perfume I'm talking about is that to the sprayer of the perfume, to him that sprayed the perfume, to the sprayer, he is smelling nice. But to the sprayee, that is those of us that the matter did not concern, there is a thin line between insecticide and air freshener. 5 hours into the use of the perfume, this guy started smelling for methylated spirit. Before we knew it, he started smelling for Ajah. As I speak with you, he's about to relocate to his own town. Okay, finally, before I invite my friend and my brother Desmond, I like this one. I tell people that we're taught in school that we have 2 broad classes of animals. We're told that we have wild animals and we have domestic animals. We're told that wild animals stay in the bush and domestic animals live among men. Domestic animals can be categorized into 2. We have those that are pets. We have those that are for consumption. Those that are pets are either bought deliberately or given as gifts, while those that are for consumption end up in the pot. Examples of pets: we have dog, we have cat, depending on where you are from. Examples of those for consumption: we have fowl, we have chicken, we have goat, and so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, these 2 broad categories of animals have their specific food. We have chicken feed, we have goat food, we have cat food, and so on and so forth. But there is one animal. This animal looks like a domestic animal, but it has every attribute of a wild animal. Dead or alive, it is a terrorist. It does not have a specific food. It can eat anything. That's why it behaves anyhow. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about rat. Terrible animals, dead or alive. Among other things, a rat can decide to eat your certificate. It will first go to your vice chancellor's signature. If you went to Unilag, it can eat uni and leave what now? Lab. You got a 2-1, it can eat 2 and leave what now? 1. You wrote WAEC, you got 5 A's and 6 F. It can eat all the A's and leave all the F. To not look as if you worked in vain. It's only a rat that will eat your leg while you are sleeping and it will be blowing breeze in your mind. You say, so if out of frustration you decide to kill the rat with a stick, you will chase it around your house, break all your glass plate, it will still escape. If you decide to use rat gum, one of 2 things will likely happen. Is either you step on it by yourself, or it starts catching things that does not concern it, like wall gecko or cockroaches. If you look closely, you see mosquito there. But if you decide to use rat poison, the rat will die. But it will not die where you can see it. Can decide to die inside your suit. Can decide to die inside your shoe. Can decide to die inside your AC. And by the time you turn it on, there's a special release. The day you find it, you say, oh, you don't know it has given back to 12. And the journey continues. Damola is my name. Have a beautiful day.